if you want to, you know, speak the language of the person who is your new kind of approver of you doing this process, is, I guess it's finding out a bit about them. What do they care about? What are their objectives in their role? And when you have those kinds of things, that's where you got to do the prep, right? They care about making their boss look happy, or they are, something's on the line for them, or they really are passionate about helping their employees with their mental health and well-being. So find out what they care about. What are they motivated by? And use the lingo back on them. So when you find out, try and think of an example, that a manager is really keen on supporting like high potential staff and developing people in-house rather than recruiting externally. If you can see that in them, even if just in a, like, because I guess the question is, be curious, right? You got to find out what they care about. So I always ask people, what are you passionate about? What makes you excited and like know that you're having an impact in this organization? Because I get a lot of data about that human being and what they're intrinsically motivated about. So when someone tells me, oh, I love to like develop the high potentials because, you know, we can save a lot of money as an organization by building people up within. How rewarding to be valued by your organization. They're like progressing you through the hierarchy. So then when they go, hey, Kim, do this task or do this project, I go, cool, I want to do a human-centered approach. So you would say, cool, sounds great, I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to run a couple of activities and I have some ideas around what I want to do, because I really want to, you know, tap into those people that just love being here and show potential to take our business to the next level and help us achieve our strategic objectives. So see how I've used their lingo, what they care about, back on them to support me to do a human-centered design approach. So by being curious about the human I'm talking to, I find out what they care about, what they're motivated by. I do my own little research off to the side because I prep, because I'm not always good on the fly, but I prep and then I go prepared to that conversation so that goes. And it's really interesting because that role play that you watch Hannah and I do is she did that off to the side and I didn't know what she was going to bring at me. And it did come together very well, but that just proves that she went off and thought about what I would care about as a manager. And she was able to preempt any objection that I could throw at her. And I did throw them at her and she could come back and go, well, this is why, like, I know you're worried about time and I know you're worried about like what your boss is going to say to you, Kim. And she was already on the ball because she knew what she thought about. She just spent some time to empathize about me as a human and then go, I'm going to help Kim not be worried about those things.